Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today we'll continue our videos about جات اختبار القدرات باللغة الإنجليزية. اليوم في part 3 we will continue working on the algebra part. Here we are in question 14.1. In question 14.1, the question is, this is very simple question. 5 times a number, then 4 is added equal 24. Find that number. Here, no need to try out the numbers. Just you directly do the opposite operations. What I mean by this, here, let me tell you how to do these kinds of questions. Here, 5 times a number, it means multiply. Then added, it means plus. So the result is 24. So I will go back. Here they added 4, so I deduct 4. I subtract 4 from 24. It becomes 20. Now, because we multiply by 5, so we divide by 5. 20. So we subtract 4 because the last step was adding 4. So we start from the last step, which is adding 4. We subtract 4. It becomes 20. Now, the previous step, we multiply by 5. So we divide by 5. So 20 divided 5 equals 4. So the answer is A. Now find the sum. In these cases, we need to check if we can do it mentally. 11, 1 point something, 1 point something, 0.01. So the answer should be, look here, 11, 1, 1. So the answer should be about 13. Here, it will not be 6. It will not be 13,000 something or 1,300. So the answer is A directly without any calculations. But another question this kind, we can do it long addition. We put them, we add the numbers 11. We have to be careful about lining up. You have to line up the digits. Here 1.101. Here we can add point for the 11. We put zeros. And next here zeros to line them up. Here 1.1. Look at the dots. The points are lined up and 0.01. So in this case, the first thing in the sum, we put the dot. Here we start from the right, of course. 0 plus 1. Here we can add 2 zeros to have the same number of digits on the right. Here we add 1 0. So each number have 3 digits on the right of the decimal point. Here 0 plus 1 plus 0 plus 1 is 1. Here 0 plus 1 plus 0 plus 1 is 2. Here 1 plus 1 is 2. Here 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. And here we have only 1, so 13.221. So in this case, either you do it mentally or you do long addition. Another question. What is the sum? What is the number that we add to the numerator and numerator of 4 over 9 to become 2 over 3? So actually 4 over 9, if you divide by 2, you will, they are equivalent fractions, by the way. But here we need to add a number. So we try out the options. For example, we skip this choice because we minus 6. So we cannot minus 6 from 4. And here we skip this because if we try this, it will become 0. 4 minus 4 is 0. So we try this, for example. We need to add, if we add 4 plus 6 equals 10 over 9 plus 6 is 15. Now let's simplify. We divide both sides, or numerator and denominator, by 5. So we will have 10 divided 5, I'm sorry. 10 divided 5 is 2, and 15 divided 5 is 3. So as you can see, we add 6 to both numerator and denominator. Let me see how they talk about it. No, I think the easiest way is to try out the options. Now another question. Here I talk about this question. Find the percentage of 0.3 to 60. So you have to remember the rule. The rule, this is the part, and this is the whole. He wants the percentage of 0.3 to 60. So this is the whole, and this is the part. And the rule to find the percentage is to multiply the parts You have to remember this rule. Multiply 100, divide the whole, divide the whole. So directly, the part is 0.3, and multiply 100 over the whole. The whole is 60. We can fast simplify 0 up with 0 down. So 10 multiply 0.3 equals 3. When you multiply by 10, you move the point to the right one step. This becomes 3, and 3 over 6. It's half. If you simplify it, it's half, or 0.5. So the answer is D. The answer is D. Now let's go to another question. Oh, there's a missing part. After you find the percentage, find the percentage. Oh, we need to, sorry, here the answer, as I mentioned, 0.5%. But they want it as decimal. When you change from percent to decimal, you move the point to the left twice. So it becomes 0.005, 0.005. The point that I forgot to mention, after you find the percent, you have to change it to decimal. So you need to move the point to the left twice. Another question, we can discuss it today. This is very easy kind of questions when you need to multiply many decimal numbers. Ignore the point. Imagine that there is no point. Here 1, 2, 2, 3. Let's multiply them. 1 multiply 2, 2 times 2, 4 times 3 is 12. So the answer is 12. But where I put the point, how many decimal places do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I want to have 4 decimal places in the product. 1, 2, I add other 2, and I put the dot. So the answer is A. This is easy question. If 9x equals 27, then 6x equals what? So let's first find x. Here we divide both sides by 9. So x equals 3. 27 divided 9 equals 3. Now 6x, it means 6 multiplied 3 equals 18. Simply the answer is 18. So the answer is C. Let me discuss with you another question. Here, question number 15. Let me look at the choices. Always keep your eyes on the choices. 20 minus 0. Okay. Now let me simplify this. Here we have the same denominator, so we can put them with the same denominator, root of 5. Now, what I do here, root of 80. Well, how can I write it? 5 multiply what? Because I want root of 5. So I write root of 80 as root of 5 multiply root of 16, because 5 multiplied 16 is 80. Root of 16 is 4, so it becomes 4 root of 5. Now I can get 4 outside, then I have inside root of 5 minus 1 over root of 5. Let me check the choices now. Which one is the closest one? 20 minus 4 root of 5 over. So I don't want root of 5 in the denominator. So I multiply by root of 5 up and down. This strategy I use to remove the root from the denominator, because if you want to simplify the expression, you have to remove the root from the denominator. So I multiply by this. Let me multiply by this. Root of 5 by root of 5 is 5. So 5 multiplied 4 is 20 minus root of 5 by 4 is 4 root of 5, and down root of 5 times root of 5. You know, if you multiply root of x by root of x equal x, so the answer is 5. Now I compare to the choices. So it is A. It is A. So I told you, keep your eyes on the denominator, on the choices, Now let's go to another question. This is a very nice question, because a lot of students, what's the least number? You multiply quarter by 1 or divide 1 by quarter or add. I want the least. Now 1 minus 1 over 4 mentally, because 1 over 4 is quarter, 3 over 4. 1 multiply 1 over 4 is the same 1 over 4, which is quarter. Here we have 3 quarters. 1 plus 1 over 4, it's 1 over 4. Some students, they think it's D. 1 divide quarter equals 4. How? Because we do keep, change, flip. So you need to flip it. It becomes 1 multiply 4 4 divided 1 is 4. So here the answer is 4. Here 1 over 4 greater than 1. Here 3 over 4. Here we have quarter. So the answer is A. This is a very nice question. Guys, if 5 over 9 plus 9 over 5 equal 5 over 1 plus x plus 1 plus x over 5. So here, if we want to compare 5 over 1 plus x, which is 9, plus here we have down 5 and up we have 9. So it means that 1 plus x equals 9. This means that x equals 8. Only by substituting. How many prime numbers are there between 20 and 30? First of all, let me ask myself and ask you, what is the prime number? A prime number is a number that has exactly two factors, 1 and itself. So we cannot divide it into whole numbers. So if I start by 20, any even number except 2 is not a prime number. So I skip the even numbers. I skip 20 and 30, 22, 24, 26, 28. I focus on the odd numbers, by the way. So the first one is 21, but 21 is divisible by 7 and 3. 23 is a prime number. 25, but 25 is divisible by 5. 27, which is divisible by 3. 29 is a prime number because it has exactly two factors, 1 and itself. So we have two prime numbers. You need to remember that a prime number has exactly two factors, 1 and itself. Now, the remainder of 29 divided by 3 is an easy question. Only divide what's the closest number, which is less than 29, multiply is the product of multiplying 3 by what? So 29 divide 3 is 9, because 9 multiply 3 is 27, and the remainder is 2. The remainder is 2. The question is about the remainder. It's kind of easy question, by the way, as you can see. Here, find the value of x. So here, in this case, I need to find a relationship between the numbers. 1, 4, 4, 8, 8, 13. So if you can see that we add here 3 to this number, then we add 4 to this number, then 5 to this number, then 6 to this number, then we add 7, then we add 8. If you add 8, 26 is 34, because we keep adding the same number plus 1. So 26 plus 8 equals 34. Three consecutive numbers. What I mean by consecutive numbers, numbers after each other. If their sum is equal to the double of the largest number, then the largest number is. Here, it's up to you guys. You try out the options. And this is my preferable way, or you use X. Let me show it in two ways. Here he asks three consecutive numbers. When they say three consecutive numbers, so the first one is x, and the second one is x plus 1, and the third one is x plus 2, because they are consecutive numbers. The sum, so this means I need to add them, equal to double of the largest number. The largest number is x plus 2. So here we have equation. If you add them, you will have double of the last number, or the largest number, which is x plus 2. If you double it, it becomes 2x plus 4. 2x plus 4, the double of x plus 2. Now we solve this equation. If you add the x's, if you add the combine the like terms here, we have x, x, x. We have 3 x's here in the first side, plus here we have 1 plus 2 equals 3, equals 2x plus 4. So as you know, we put x in the first side, so we take this to this side, but it becomes negative 2x, and we take this to that side and become minus 3. 4 minus 3 equals 1. 3x minus 2x equals x. So the first number is x. The second number is 2. So the second number is 2. I'm sorry, guys. The first number is 1. The second number is 2. The third number is 3. So the third number, or the largest number, is 3. Let me make sure. 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals 6. If you double 3 is 6. It's the same. So this is the best way, I think, to do these kinds of questions. Now, same way, guys, here we have an equation, we need to solve it. Always try to put the y's or x's on one side and the numbers on the other side. Here, negative y, I keep negative y only. I take negative 9 to the other side, it becomes 9. It becomes 9 minus 3. So negative y equals 6. So y equals negative 6. If you change the sign in the first one, you change the sign in the second one. So the answer is A, negative 6. Here, another question. 41 plus 42 plus 43 plus 44 over 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. Here, directly, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 equals 10. Now, to add these numbers easily, we add 40 plus 40 plus 40 plus 40. So 40 multiplied 4 equals 160. And we have same numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, which is 10. So if you add them, you will get 170. 170 divide 10, we can simplify 1 0 with 1 0. So the answer is 17. The answer is 17. This is very easy question. You can do it mentally, guys. 10,000 minus 1,000 equals 9,000. I can do them step by step. 9,000 minus 100 equals 8,990 minus 10, only this becomes 80. Minus 1, it becomes, let me check again, 8,889. Yes, 89. This becomes 90. Again, let me do it with you guys. 10,000 minus 1,000 equal 9,000. Now I have 111. These three numbers, 111. So I minus from 9,000, 111. It becomes 8,800, 900. So I minus from 9,100. It becomes 8,900. Then here we had a mistake. I'm sorry, guys. 8,900 minus 10, 8,890 minus 1. This 90 will become 89. So I want 8889. The answer is A. The answer is A. Here, and the question depends on the equations. X equals -2. So we replace X in the second equation by -2. Directly, guys. So 3 multiply -2 equal -6 minus Y equals 3. Now I take Y to the other side and bring 3 to this side. So Y will become positive. And in the first side, we have -6 and -3, which is -9. So directly I write Y equals -9. Here it is very important question because we will divide by a negative number. We want to isolate X. If you divide by -4, -4, you need to flip. You need to flip the sign. This becomes less than. So in this case, it will become, because I divide by -4, not by 4. If you divide by negative number, the inequality by negative number, or multiply by negative number, you have to change the direction of the sign. So this becomes X less than 5/4, which is negative. 5/4 as a negative number, it's less than -1. So X less than -5/4. If you want to present it on the number line, guys, to make it easier for you to be able to imagine it, here 0, here -1, here -2. Here I want -5/4, which is -1.25, which is here. So X will be these values. So the possible value here is -2. Another question which deals with exponents. 9 power 7 minus 9 power 5. In this case, directly, guys, because subtraction, we cannot simplify. Get a common factor, which is the least one. A 9 power 5, we can get it as a common factor, 9 power 5. And up we will have here 9 power 7 minus 9 power 5 is 9 power 2. Here, because we get 9 power 5 outside, it becomes 1. And here, sorry, here over, I'm sorry, what happened here? 9 power 4 minus 9 power 3, I get 9 power 3 outside as a common factor. Then I have 9 minus 1. Now, guys, I can simplify. 9 power 5 over 9 power 3 is 9 power 2. Because dividing power is subtracting them. Or 9 power 2 is 81 minus 1 is 80. Here 9 minus 1 is 8. So now we can simplify 80 with 8. We'll have 10. So 9 power 2 is 81. 81 multiply 10, any number multiplied by 10, we just add 0. So 810. So the answer is A. So I think that's enough for today's video. If you like the video, guys, don't forget to like the video, subscribe my channel, share it to many people, then everyone can get benefit from these videos. I will continue, inshallah, during these 2 weeks or this 1 month to finalize all parts of Gat. Thank you very much.